We're in a series called Angered, okay? Angered, okay. And we're talking about with the moments of our anger and how we get sometimes angry at God. Okay, and today is the second, we've been looking at the part of the Bible called Habakkuk, and we're going, let's go. Chapter 1, verse 12 to 13. I'll read the passage for you. Here we go. Lord, are you not from everlasting? My God, my Holy One, you will never die. You, Lord, have appointed them. Them here, them, that word is very important. That pronoun, them, is important. To execute judgment. You, my rock, have ordained them, again, to punish. Your eyes are too pure to look on evil. You cannot tolerate wrongdoing. Why then do you tolerate the treacherous? Why are you silent while the wicked swallow up those more righteous than themselves? Okay, recently I saw an interesting picture, and it was quite like confusing, and not just confusing, plainly confusing is dangerously confusing. The sign was this. No. 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 It says no crocodiles. Okay, it's not here. Did I take it out? Maybe I took it out. It actually says, there's a lake. The sign goes, no crocodiles swim here. Okay, listen again. No crocodiles swim here. That's the sign. Now, you may say, well, yeah, it's a sign. No crocodile swim here can give confusing messages. If you actually read it, no crocodiles swim here means there's no crocodiles, okay? But when it says, no crocodiles, wait. What did I say earlier? It's very confusing. No crocodile. Okay, you talk to people around you. Have some fun. No crocodiles swim here. No crocodiles. No swim here. No crocodiles swim here. We better cancel the Bali Brother Church worship service later because I can't really figure this out right now. Did you get it though? No crocodiles swim here. So it can actually mean there's no crocodile, so you're safe to swim here, or there's no crocodiles, you can swim here safely. Well. Anyway, the point is, sometimes we get confusing messages from some places, right? But that's from some places. Let me check this. No crocodiles swim here. It's supposed to be funny, and you're supposed to be laughing really hard. And you're like, Pastor Sunny, again, you lost us. We're not really sure this sermon is going anywhere. Maybe I am lost. No pastors preaching here, so swim here. I don't know what I'm saying here. No. This frustration. Anyway, forget it. Sometimes you get confusing messages from some. You even get confusing messages from me, right? Though I prepared for this sermon for like multiple hours last week, I still can give you confusing messages. What I'm trying to say is sometimes we do get confusing messages from not our life situations. Okay? So you feel like, what does it even mean? I mean, where am I going, right? Sometimes in your career, in your family situation, you feel like God is leading you a certain way, but you feel like, are you really sure this is the right God? I don't really get this. I can't really accept where you're leading me into. Sometimes you feel that way in your life situation. Okay? Sometimes I do have a little time of counseling, pastoral counseling with the people from our church. Okay? And very often I do that with the younger people. When they come and they go like, Pastor Sonny, can I talk to you just about something? I'm like, in my life situation. I'm like, okay, come. And we do have a little time. And then they bring all kinds of issues. But all those different issues actually narrow down to just two. Those two are, they are not really sure who they want to live with and what they want to do in their life. You got that? They're not really sure whom they want to live with and what they want to do with their life. Those two things are not decided, and it's their issue. Okay, all this like Pastor City and cry, yelling, and all that, and like narrow down those two. Either this or that, or both, whatever. But interesting thing is, older people, when they come, I do sometimes have time of counseling with them too, and they're like, Pastor Sonny, can I have a little time with you and talk about my life issues? I'm like, okay, and then they come, and then we talk, and they go like, "Wah, wah, 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 wah." And those all different kinds of topics they bring in narrow down to two, actually, same. Who they live with. Oh, Kevin just sent me the picture. Maybe you Googled it? Yes, you're not listening to my sermon. You're busy with the Googling. You're like, Pastor Sonny, I can't. Oh, got that. Okay, here. Crocodiles do not swim here. Okay, crocodiles. Isn't it amazing? We're going backward in the sermon. It rarely happens. We usually go forward. It will never end. We'll all be stuck here for all day. Okay. Crocodiles, listen, do not swim here. It can actually give you confusing messages, right? If it actually means crocodiles do not swim here, it means there's no crocodiles. But if it means crocodiles do not swim here, it means there are crocodiles. You better not swim here. You got that? Thank you, Kevin. You're awesome. You were more mature after you got married. Kevin, awesome. Okay, where am I? So back to the counseling. But older people, they come with narrow down to two. They're same issue. What to do with their life and who they're going to live with. But their problem is these two are decided. So it's their issue. Like younger people come in and, who should I live with? Who should I live with means actually getting married to somebody, right? And then what am I going to do with my life? It's career. It's for younger people. The problem is it's decided. You got that? Okay. Anyway, so when I actually have a little counseling time with the younger people, let's say grace comes in. Okay, grace. Do we have any grace here? Every church there is a grace, at least one grace. Do we have any grace here? No grace? Oh, we have worship service with no grace? That's shame. No wonder I was losing all my thing. Okay. Anyway, Grace comes in my room and she goes like, "Oh, Pastor Sonny, can I have some time? Can I ask you something?" Okay, what is it? Okay, I feel like it's time in my life for me to get married. But I'm not really sure which one. I've been feeding some of the young men in my church as a candidate. Just show them some possibilities and friends on them. But I wasn't really sure which one. So I really want to know what God is actually thinking. I want to see His plan. Then I'll be very comforted that I'll always give the same answer. Okay, Grace, just imagine last night you had a dream and God appeared. And he goes, "Grace, I have husbands for you ready." And then he goes like, "Okay, this guy has a job, and that job pays him 3 million Korean won a year." Oh, you don't get that. Anyway, and he's always busy. He will be never home. He'll be very irresponsible. And he has 13 sisters coming and visiting your place all the time. And it'll be really, really horrible. And he has very, very bad temper and all that. And your marriage will be really bad. But, Grace, through this experience, I want you to learn something. I want to train you. I want to have you to grow up. Grace, then what would you say to God? This Grace, what she actually says? She goes, "No, Pastor!" And she runs away. And then Bob comes in. Bob. Because every church there is one Bob. Do we have any Bob here? No Bob? This is sad. No grace, no Bob. Anyway, Bob comes in. He goes, okay, Pastor, sorry. I really need to decide my career, which company, all that. I really want to see God's plan on this. And I said the same thing. Okay, Bob, just imagine last night, God appeared in your dream. Bob. I have a career ready for you. And then God goes, at this job, you're going to work 48 hours a day. And then you will get 3 million Korean won a year. And all the people around you at that work, they will give you a hard time, really, really hard time, and you'll be really stressed, and you will get sick, and you'll die early. But from this experience, I want you to learn something. I want you to grow more mature. I want you to see something that I have for you. Let's say, Bob, just imagine that God did that for you last night. What would you say? You know what Bob actually say? He goes, no, Pastor Sonny. And he runs away out of my office. And then he dates Grace. And then they got married. And now we got Kevin and Stella. What's going on here? People say, I want to see his plan. Do you want to see his plan? You really sure? You don't even know what his plan is. If you look at today's passage, Habakkuk, he's saying, last week, he was complaining to God. God, there's violence everywhere, just injustice everywhere. It's not right. Why don't you do anything? You're not doing your job, God. He was complaining to God. Now God is giving the answer. God is saying, yeah, I thought so too. Yeah, I'm totally on this with you. And he says, so I actually have Babylon ready. I'm going to use them to, take care of that. But Habakkuk, he didn't like that answer at all. You know why? Because Babylon was a villain. It was worse. And he was like, wait, God. I don't think that's the right thing to do. They're more evil. Do you know what you're thinking about doing? That? Are you really sure what you're about to do is right? He doesn't like the idea at all. But sometimes we feel like that too. We are facing some situations in your life. You feel like, are you sure, God? Are you really sure this path is the right path that you lead me into? Are you really sure what I'm seeing, where you're leading me into is really right way? Sometimes in your career, sometimes in your life situation, your relationship with other people, something happens, you feel like, are you really sure, God? What I'm seeing, I don't like this. So though we always say we come to worship and go, God, your will, not my will, and worship and sing all those songs, amazing songs, and we go, if it really happens that God is leading into somewhere that we don't really like, we go like, wait, God, are you really sure? Are you really the God that I've been trusting? Why does this even happen? I'm going to play a little game with you for this. Before we do that, can you show us our Kakao group chat thing? Next page. Maybe the crocodiles will come out. Oh, okay. Okay, if any of you have not joined us, our Kakao group chat, please do so right now. Because if you are in our group chat, you can play. Come on. Take out your phone. I know, there are a lot to do when I preach. You're like, you don't never let me just sit here to listen to you. Take out your phone and turn on the camera and aim it over there. Okay, do that. While I'm explaining the game we are about to play. The game we're going to play is, I am going to show you very small part of one of the most famous paintings in the human history. And just looking at that part, the game is, you try to come up with the name of the drawing. And the person who get the name of the drawing right, first, I'm going to give you the reward, which is Starbucks gift card, 2 million Korean won. Did you hear it right? 2 million Korean won. You can be a millionaire at the Starbucks. Okay? 2 million Korean won can be stored in this card. Amazing gift card. Actually, I asked the question, the person who sold me this, the Starbucks clerk yesterday, I asked the question, so how much is the maximum capacity of the card? You, listen carefully. Unlimited. Amazing gift card, okay? You ready to play? All right, you ready? Okay, I'm gonna show you, we're gonna play twice. The first one is practice game. The second one is real. Okay, here we go. I'll give you 10 seconds for each part. So you ready to type in? Come on. Again, 2 million Korean won. Okay, you're like, Pastor Sonny, I'm not falling into that again. Here we go. Okay. Don't text me. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I mean, isn't that, obvious? Just looking at just that as the first look, I'm like, oh, I can see what that's real about. Okay. Okay. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, next one. Ooh, we're getting closer. 10, 9. Some of you are like, I don't know what we're doing. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now it's so obvious. You know the right answer. Come on, don't text me. Type in our group chat. 5, 4, 3, 2. Well, we're getting closer. You're gonna get more obvious clues. Next one. And some of you are like, I still don't get it. Is it my wife? Okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The right answer is. Oh, we got more. Okay. That's the right answer. Mona Lisa. All right. Let me see. Okay. How many of you actually got before you saw the whole picture? Did you get it? How many of you? Okay. Like just few of you. Let me see. Oh, let me see who got it right. Who got it first? Oh, wow. Okay. Let me see. Okay, who's Eunice? Where's Eunice? Where's Eunice? Okay, Eunice got it first. Please give her a round of applause. And some of you actually got, but this is a practice game, so it's no Starbucks gift card. Yeah, sorry, but the honor is yours. What? Caleb got it first? Oh, okay. Hey, Caleb, congratulations. Honor is yours, Caleb. All right, some of you actually gave me the wrong answer, like scream, Monet, the leaf, scream, skin, Mona Lisa, starry night. Okay, Venus. Mona Lisa. The later we got, actually, you got the right answer. Okay, now the real one. Now you know how to play, right? Ooh, exciting! Here we go. Here we go. I mean, isn't it obvious? Once you just look at that, you know what the title of the drawing is. Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Next page. It looks like a drawing that my daughter did, like when she was 7. 5, 4, 3. You still don't get it? 2, 1. Okay. Now it is obvious. This is called laundry in my house. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Next page. Ooh. Now do you see what this is? What it's a part of? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now here's more obvious. Okay. Come on, type in. You gotta type in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You're like, Okay, show me the whole picture. Okay, how many of you actually got the right answer before you? Actually, the title is Creation of Adam. Okay. Raise your hand if you actually got it before you see the whole picture. Well, very few of you. Okay. Let's see who won the prize. 2 million Korean. Okay. The first person who got this is. This one is very confusing because many of you actually got the wrong answer. Still got the wrong answer. We didn't get any right answer here. Okay, some said David, but it's not David, it's Adam. Kiss, water, lilies, bedroom, Venus, creation of Adam. Okay, who's Yoon Se-young? Where? Okay, Yoon Se-young, would you come out on the stage, please? All right. Is it Sam? Oh, Sam. Okay, which stage did you actually get the right answer?
I believe, when the bottom right left corner showed.
The hand?
Yeah, the hand.
Down there?
Yeah.
Holding that whatever there?
Yeah.
I don't even, can you go backward a little bit? Not this one?
Yeah, that one.
Just looking at that, you actually got the right answer?
Yeah.
You knew it was a creation of Adam?
Yeah, it looked sort of similar. I thought it was Adam's hand, but looking back, it's a bit different. But I thought it was Adam's hand, so I just went for a guess.
What is wrong with you?
I have no clue.
No, I'm just kidding. You're awesome. Okay. You can actually put in 2 million Korean won in here, unlimited. But I just put in 20,000. Is it okay with you?
That's good.
Okay, please give a round of applause for Sammy. All right. Thank you. Okay. Did you have fun? You're like, no, I didn't win. You're so competitive, like, I want to win. But the point of this game is, when you look at just small part of the whole picture, you don't even know what that is, right? Can you show us the first part, like Mona Lisa, please? Go backward a little bit. Don't give me the angry look, okay? Okay, if you just see this part, what you see is just a whole bunch of like cracks and nothing, right? Sometimes our life is like that too. There's nothing happening. You want something to happen, but nothing is happening. You feel like, is this all God? Is this all you got for me? That's what we're saying. That's what we're doing. Go backward, please. Please. Mona Lisa. Ooh, okay. You see, sometimes all we can see is just darkness. Right? And we go, God, all I see is just darkness, nothing. Is change coming at all? We feel like that too, because what you can see is only that little portion of whole thing. That's why we go, God, I don't like this idea. God, I don't really like the way you're leading me into. I don't really like your plan. I don't really like what you're doing with my life. Why? Because we only see just limited area of our life, or our just limited area of a whole eternity. And God is saying, and what we're saying is, so God, please let me see the whole picture. If I actually get this the whole thing, then I will believe. But you don't really believe once you see the whole picture. It's just information. There's no room for faith. If you actually get to see the whole thing, there's no way you will actually get to see the whole thing. It will not happen. But let's say there's a chance that you actually get to see the whole picture. Then you say, then I will believe. No, there's no faith, there's no belief in there because you see the whole picture. It's just information. But God is saying, you know what? You will not ever get to see the whole picture. But I want you to believe that I am drawing your life. And I want you to believe that the part you're looking at right now, that's so dark, that's so nothing, that's so you can't really bear, I'm going to even use that part to make your life a masterpiece. So I want you to believe that I am a master at this. But at the same time, I also want you to believe that I am your God. Then we are still looking at just a small portion of the whole drawing. Though what we see is just darkness, though what we see is just despair, though what we see is disappointment, though what we see is uncertainty, what we see is fear. So dark, so black. I don't like the color of it. But we still go, God, I'm not really happy with what I see. But I still believe that you are drawing my life and you're my God. How can we even believe this? Sometimes I do translating work or interpreting work for some occasions. Years ago, I went to interpret for the person named Ben Torre. He's actually head of Yesuwan. It's a community of Jesus in the Gangwon-do. And he was giving a special lecture at the Chungnam University years ago. But it was actually pointless for him to have a translator, interpreter like me because he was actually born here in Korea. He's a Westerner. I think he's an American too. But he was born here. His Korean is fluent. But the reason why he actually asked for interpreter is that he was going to use some academic words, the terms for his lecture. So they were looking, and they picked me as their interpreter. But the problem is, you know that I don't really know that much academic terms either. I'm like, why me? I was even confused with the crocodiles no swim. No, is it no crocodiles swim? No, crocodiles never swim? I still don't get it. Kevin, I need your help. I'm like, what? But I still went, and I did the work for him. Anyway, the lecture started. He was like standing there. I was standing over there, and he was showing us some pictures as he's doing his thing in English, and I was interpreting for him. Everything went well because I studied the material. I got the material beforehand. I studied it. I'm like, okay, I can do it. It went okay. But it came to the part where he was describing his experience in North Korea. So he was saying, when I visited North Korea village, they served me with apples, pears, and dry persimmons. I was about to interpret that. I got that from him. I remember the word for apple in Korean. You know what the apple is in Korean? Good job. Apology. Good. The pear, I got the pear too. What's pear in Korean? Pear, right? And so I got all those two. But dry persimmon, I couldn't remember the word for that. You know what the Korean word for dry persimmon is? You gotta actually, you were supposed to be there and translate. It's gotgam. In English, gotgam means coming soon. Sorry. All those who just know Korean, they got it. Anyway, I couldn't think of the word gotgam, dry persimmon. But as an experienced translator, what I did was, in Korean I said, 북한에 갔더니 사과와 배 등 많은 과일들을 대접받았습니다. What I said was, in Korean, when I went to North Korea village, they served me with apples, pears, and other tasty fruits. I did okay. I did well, I think, as an interpreter. Ben Torre, right after I said that, he turned toward me and he said, Sonny, brother Sonny, you lost dry persimmon. He said in Korean. 써니 형제님, 곶감을 잊어버려서 빼먹었습니다. You left out dry persimmon. I'm like, really? And then he started defending me. And he goes, okay, brother Sonny here, he just got here from Seattle. So some of the Korean words he can't really, sometimes he will have a hard time to bring that up. So please understand, you gotta be patient with brother Sonny. He said it in Korean to the audience. And then he started giving a lecture in Korean. Though he had a translator right there. So he was like, oh, 내가 북한에 갔을 때 이런 사람들이 when I was in North Korea and all that. I was like, I couldn't do anything. I was staring at nowhere. And you know what I actually did? I started interpreting that when in Korean thing into English. So when I was in North Korea, people I met there and all that. But if somebody asks me a question like, hey, which one is easier, preaching or interpreting? Do you know what my answer is? Okay, some of you actually are bilingual. What is easier for you? I mean, maybe you don't preach, but we'll just imagine that you preach, okay? Preaching and interpreting, which one is easier? What do you think? Preaching is extremely hard. And I'm doing it right now. Isn't it extremely hard, Larry? Yes. Gail sees her husband just heart aching, just wrestling every Saturday night. It is that hard. But interpreting is even harder. You know why it's harder? Because preaching, I can come up with my own material and all that. Sometimes I lose it, like no crocodile. But I can just, get myself back on the track and all that. I can say things that on my own. But to interpret, what you have to do is, you have to listen. And listen and listen. Sometimes, actually very often, you don't like what you hear. You don't really like what you're listening to. You're like, really? Is it really worth to interpret? I'm like, what? But you still gotta do what? Listen. And once you listen that thing into you, you gotta express that in your language, their language, to the audience. Christian life is more, I think, closer to interpreting. What you do is, you listen. Listen. You listen. You feel like, God, I want to do something. God, I want to make something. I want to achieve something in my life, and I want you to help me to do so. If you feel like that's Christian life, I have a big dream, God, and this is for you. I'm going to do it for you. So I'll do it. So you help me in this part. But you know what God actually says? No, you listen. Because it's not that you do your will in your life through me. No, it's vice versa. I'll do my will in your life through you. Sometimes you will not like it. You will not like it at all, a bit. But look back. In your life, look back. Have I ever been absent in your life? Have I ever not achieved my will in your life? Have I ever never provided things that you needed? Listen, I've been drawing your life. Amazingly beautiful picture. You will see only a little portion of it. You feel like you're doing it. But listen, I'm the one who's making your life way more beautiful than you can imagine. Then I can't still believe that, God. What I see right now is so disappointing. And then he shows us the amazing grace of the cross. Listen, the way that I saved your life, the way that I accomplished my salvation for you, it was unimaginable. Nobody probably would actually choose this way, but I did. Unthinkable way, very painful, very humiliating way, yet there I completed my work. Listen, what you're seeing right now, Maybe it's out of plan. It's not really something you ever imagined. It's okay. My love for you is way beyond your imagination. It will never ever stop. And I want you to trust me. Let's have a time of prayer and reflection. Maybe some of you are having this time of your life, you don't really understand where God is leading you into. You feel like you see some parts, you see some portion of it, but you have this doubt. Really? Is this where God is leading me into? Really? With this, He's gonna do His good work in my life? What I'm facing right now is despair, disappointments, hopelessness, fear, uncertainty, and things. What I'm seeing right now, only the things are not supposed to happen this way. I can't accept this. I don't see any God's plan in this. Maybe some of you have a hard time with that, wrestle with that, and crying to God, God, I don't get this. Are you really sure this what's happening is really right thing? I want you to actually pour that heart out before Him. I want you to have this time of honesty. God, I don't like what I'm seeing right now. It scares me. Why are you doing that? Holy Spirit, through Holy Spirit, God's going to whisper to your heart. Maybe what you see right now is so limited, and you're not really happy with that. But I want you to believe me. I'm still drawing your life. Not just for this life scale, but eternity scale. And if you have a time of doubt, I want you to see the amazing plan of my salvation for you. I didn't mind sending my one and only Son to you. I didn't mind coming to you and getting tortured, humiliated, and murdered on the tree called the cross. That was my plan. It wasn't yours, but it was mine. It worked beautifully. I have the same plan for you. So I want you to trust me. As you have a time of reflection, I want you to just listen to His voice. And just say this simple prayer. God, help me to trust you with my life. Let's pray.